can I tell you about my morning?
Yes, and I can tell you about my morning after.
So, by 5 o'clock in the morning, Callie is hysterically crying. I'm next to her, of course, because I haven't shared a bed with my husband for 4 years. I was actually calculating that last night. It's been 4 years.
Every night?
Every single night. But we alternate. We're trying now to keep Callie in her bed.
Yeah.
But one of us have to go in it. So we have to lie with her to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Then within the hour to 2, she will come downstairs to get one of us, and then we're with her all night. As in, I can't even brush my teeth. I can't even sit and do a wee. She looks like someone from The Ring, like hovering, standing there.
So you can't even. What happens if you go out for the night and she wakes up?
Where have we been in that situation? She will always know where there's a babysitting. It's usually like my mum or Josh's mum.
Does she still come downstairs?
She won't even go upstairs. She'll fall asleep on the sofa. So we haven't been in a situation where she's woken up. Haven't even thought about that, actually. She wants to go back inside me.
Yeah.
So when I tell you, even if it's a super king bed, we might as well be in a small single because we are like this. And I don't know about you, I absolutely hate being touched in my sleep.
Oh god, yeah.
I hate being touched.
My
Like,
husband
get off
likes
me.
to like interlink legs, and I'm like,
no, get off. Even Josh and I's elbows were touching the other day. I was like, get off me. Like, because I have so much contact touch with Callie all day long and all night, it's really bad to say I have no desire to touch my husband. Sorry. Anyway, by 5 in the morning, she starts whimpering. And because of the clock change now, you actually don't even know what time it is when you wake up in the morning.
So dark.
Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, it's 6:30, win-win. And then it was 5 o'clock on the dot. Started crying, whimpering. I was like, what's the matter? Are you guessing it?
My hair.
Her hair. Because I'm worried.
Do you think she dreamt about that?
No, her hair goes as tight as yours is today. And I'm worried to have that in her hair all night.
Yeah, this is greasy hair day, by the way.
Same. But if it's like gelled back so tight, surely that's not good for her hair. So while she was asleep, I was loosely untying it. And it came out in the morning, so her hair was down.
So it was your fault?
It was my fault. But like, so I'm doing her hair and I'm like, trying to do it, and I was like, you need to go back to sleep. And I know she's never going to go back to sleep. Like 5 o'clock is, morning time. So she then has now picked up some new words. All the words are related to the parts.
Okay. We can say them.
It's just nunny.
Okay.
But like, now Marley's screaming it as well. So at 5:30 in the morning, because she's woken her brother up, they're just screaming nunny. And I was like, you need to calm down. And bribing is so hard for an autistic child. Like, nothing, no school, no gymnastics this week, you're not going swimming, you won't have a play day after school, like, no care at all. Then she went into Josh's room and jumped on him and bounced back from jumping on him to a corner of a concrete wall, and her whole head was these 2 massive eggs. And I don't know about you, but Bailey, and many autistic people will understand this, they don't feel pain.
Nothing.
Like, no pain. They can have a 40-degree temperature, not ill, like nothing. This scream that came out of her, I was like, hey, something's up.
Yeah.
So we had to go to
You kind of know by their screams, don't you? Because
it was next
regardless
level.
if they're verbal or not, they still don't feel pain.
It was nuts. So we went to the hospital today.
You gonna tell them which hospital?
We went to a hospital. No, I'm not.
Okay.
We went to hospital today. We've already been this morning. Luckily, we went somewhere that had an urgent care centre. So we were in and out, which was amazing. Highly recommend, because we can carry on with our day. Her head's fine. What they said, I didn't know this, did you? If the eggs come out, like the lumps come out, it's a good sign. Yeah. She didn't have any vomiting. She didn't have any concussions. So they said go home for a couple of hours and she can go to school.
Yeah, because I used when we were growing up, if someone had a concussion or hit their head, you had to keep them awake just in case. Now you don't have to.
Really?
Yeah.
To see, I don't know any of this, and I actually have done 2, what are they called?
Exams?
No, when you go and learn about first aid. I've done 2 first aid courses. Ask me anything, not a clue.
Yeah, I've done
not a clue. So anyway, that's all by 7:30 this morning. But we're here at 9:30. How was your morning?
I don't know how we're here. I mean, I'm here in body, not in mind or spirit. How was my morning? Well, my morning kind of rolled into my last night. So we put Bailey down as we normally do in her cot. She's still in her cot at just after 7, and she fell asleep like an angel, like she does most nights. She likes to babble to herself or whatever. She has a little moan here and there, and she has actually got a really bad cough. She fell asleep, and then she woke up at 10 p.m. screaming. Now, I find it really difficult. Well, I'm sure a lot of people do, that when you're non-verbal, I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know if she is in pain. I don't know if she's hurt herself. The only thing I do know is if she's got a temperature or a bad cough or a bad throat.
Is it anything physical?
Yeah. If I can't see it, then I don't know what it is. We left her for a bit, and she just, the scream, I've never heard a scream like it. Usually it's a moan. This was a full-on scream, and she was coughing, so we went in with some water. And I begrudge kind of going in, because the minute I go in, I know it's game over. I know the minute I walk into that room, she wants us, and she wants to come out. So I lift her out of her cot, I sit with her on her chair. She is hitting me, whacking me, scratching me, wanting to get off me. And I feel like maybe I need to take her out of the situation just to calm her down and get her maybe regulated. I don't know what I'm doing.
Who does?
I really haven't got a clue. If the right thing to do is to remove her from the situation, I don't know if it's right to keep her in the situation, let her scream it out. I don't know. So we took her out, and she's like pulling us towards the door. So we let her out. We took her out of her grow bag. And it's like nothing's wrong. She's smiling. She's doing peekaboo with me. With the muzzy. She's putting it up to my face for me to go peekaboo, and then she's laughing. So I don't know whether she's playing me for a fool, because my other 2 typical children would have done that.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if her brain works like that, if she's clever enough to think like that. I've got no idea. So we take her out, and we take her downstairs, and Nick was like, I'll do this shift, you go back to bed, because I had the other 2 kids that she'd woken up already. So he went downstairs, and he gave us a snack, gave her water, put the telly on. I don't know, does telly regulate them? Does it calm them down, or does it overstimulate them?
I think it again depends on the individual.
I just don't know. We don't know what we're doing.
See, we never personally had any TV on those nights.
So what do you do to calm her down?
We literally laid in pitch black.
She won't.
With white noise.
She won't.
She won't.
She is basically wrestling me to get out of my arms.
To go downstairs and to play or watch TV. Yeah. Then you have to kind of like take her cue, right? Otherwise she's not going to calm down.
Is she hungry? I don't know. I mean, she has a full dinner. She doesn't look hungry.
Her eating's got so much better, hasn't it?
So much better, but it's bad. It's more of a comfort as well now, I think. I think it's also to do with routine. It's also a boredom thing, maybe. I don't know. It is so difficult.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did the shift work. She was still awake, so he woke me up at 12 o'clock, and then I took over. I actually didn't take her downstairs. I put her in my bed with me with the phone on, so I could kind of drift off.
Can she just hold the phone and watch it?
Yes and no. She holds it, but she touches, she plays with it. She tries to like take my phone, and she bites it while watching it. Well, that can't be good for her eyes if it's that close. I obviously turned the light of it totally down, and I did that for the next 2.5 hours. And then I put her 2 hours, and I put her back in her cot, and I actually let her scream it out for half an hour, whether that's right or wrong. It was getting louder, then it was getting quieter, and I thought, oh, okay, she stopped. Then it start again, stop again, start again.
Honestly, anyone that's listening to this will be smiling with the amount of relatableness that you're sharing right now.
And then it got to a point that my middle child came in. It woke her up. So
well, she was obviously concerned.
Yeah, she was like, no, she was like, can you stop the noise? Stop the noise. I want to sleep. So then I woke Nick up at like 2:30, and he took over till 4. He gave her some more melatonin, and she fell asleep at 4:30. And it is currently 10:30, and she's still asleep. So she had been awake for 6.5 hours in the night.
So talk about melatonin, because I know that's what people are going to now question. When did you start this melatonin? I actually didn't know you were on melatonin. I didn't know she was taking it, because she's always been a really good sleeper,
but she doesn't really take it. I mean,
so you
I
have it as a backup.
Yes, because the thing with Bailey is, thank God, for the last 4 years, she's been a great sleeper. She's always self-settled herself. She's always gone to sleep. She's always, if she's woken up, she's kind of resettled herself. She's always been an early riser. But we've always said, as long as we have our evening.
Yeah, and you can have a good few hours sleep in the night.
Then I don't mind. Yeah. But the last few weeks, it's becoming earlier. It's becoming not falling asleep so easily. So we have kind of dipped in and out with the melatonin. I just didn't know what to do in the middle of the night.
You just really don't even know the situation because, obviously Tally is a sleep consultant. When we had, for many years, obviously no sleep. And she used to always tell me if Callie screamed out before midnight, it's usually like a night terror.
Yeah.
And she perhaps maybe had a night terror, but then with their autistic wiring, they might be like, okay, I've had my I'm scared, I've had a nightmare, I've had a terror, whatever. I'm awake now. I mean, because they can just stay awake.
Fine, she's had a night terror, but then what? Can't someone then just tell me what to do with her once she's had that night terror? Because I am lost. I don't know what to do. And then it just has a roll-on effect. Yeah, because I didn't want to do this morning. I didn't want to come in. I've had a massive row with my husband because we're both living on like 4 hours sleep. We're not young spring chickens anymore. It's not our first child. I had to then get my other 2 kids up, get them ready for school, drive them to school, sort myself out. I mean, I've probably had a 30-second shower this morning. I just feel like I'm all over the place.
Yeah. I was only actually speaking to a friend about this the other day. There is no downtime for a parent raising children ever, because most of us still have to work. And I know we still class this as our job, and we have other work that we do as well. But there's no just, okay, I'm just going to be in bed all day. Like, it can't happen. No. And also, we don't want it to happen because we know it will lead into further depression.
But then I will then, because I know the mornings are so early and the nights are so unpredictable now, I will get into bed at like 8 o'clock at night. But then I feel like I'm neglecting my other 2 children and I'm leaving it to my husband because I'm thinking, shit, I need to get some sleep. Let me fall asleep early. And then, I mean, my other 2 kids maybe haven't even had dinner yet that my husband's sorting out. I just don't know where to put myself.
I know. And sleep, I think, especially for females, and I'm not discriminating, like, it's so important. Like, I know if Josh has had a bad night's sleep, yes, he'll be aggy and moody in the morning, but he can absolutely thrive and continue his day. Yeah. I cannot function without sleep.
No.
I cannot function. So I did the same. I was in bed at 7:45 last night, had an argument with Josh. I was like, screw it, I'm going to go to bed. Obviously, doom scrolling all night. Talia FaceTimes me at 9 o'clock. Why are you in pitch black in bed? I was like, because Marley fell asleep at 6:30 last night and Callie's been a bit wobbly with her emotions. So I'm going to go to sleep because I'm expecting to not sleep well.
Yeah.
And again, you lose your evening, you lose your any time to yourself because you're thinking about what's going to happen in the night, in the morning, in the next day. It's just relentless.
I don't know what the answer is, but all I know is that this cannot continue.
I know, it cannot. I remember it happened, it was from 2 till 4:30. Every single night, 1 a.m. till 5 a.m. every single night. And she used to go to nursery in the morning, and every morning I'll say to them, she's not slept well. And then pick up, how was she today? Absolutely right, there ain't nothing wrong. And I was like, how does she function on no sleep? Like, it's nuts. It's crazy.
She Bailey obviously can't function on no sleep because she's
still asleep.
And she's just starting her new nursery. And we've had to call this morning and be like, sorry, she has to come in late because she didn't sleep.
It's only the 4th day, but she's late. But they're used to it. Tell us on good news, better news, because we've just been doom. Yeah. But I know we're obviously just sharing our personal lives. Talk about Bailey's new nursery.
Honestly, she did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She did a couple of hours on the first couple of days, and then the last...
On your birthday, wasn't it?
My birthday was her first day. Yep. And then the last 2 days she did maybe 4 hours. And they actually said on Friday, she could have stayed all day. Like, she's been absolutely great. We've just had the most incredible week with her. She's come home at lunchtime most days, and she's just a happy child.
That's
she's
so
just getting on with it, and she's running into nursery, like dragging our hand. She's smiling when she goes in. She doesn't even turn around and say goodbye to us, which obviously breaks my heart, but is a good thing.
I mean, you were so used to from her other nursery. It was torture going in every single morning. So.
Most mornings, yeah. And I just feel like, oh, you know what, Jade, you've had a great few days. Too good to be true. Bang! I'm going to just kill you with a bit of this last night.
Yeah.
But no, honestly.
But like, even the whole process, like, it was a really quick process to get her in.
It was a really good transition, but they do it very differently, which I absolutely loved. Is that they didn't integrate her within the classroom straight away. So I think she went into a different room with a few kids and got to know her and like her needs and her wants before actually putting her in with the other class. I don't think she actually went in with her class until maybe day 3 or 4, which I think is amazing. It's just they do it in a slower transition. I don't actually give Bailey enough credit because I do her thinking for her. And I think, oh my God, she's going to hate it. Or, oh my God, she's going to think we've abandoned her. Or she's stuck in a place that she has no idea where it is. And, oh my God, is mummy and daddy going to come back for me? Or am I left? Like, it's me with the issue, really.
Yeah, but
not
don't
her.
beat yourself up with that. Like,
No.
you're being an amazing mum and you're caring so much about her because you want only the best.
Yeah.
So you're taking all that from her. But actually, as you said, she's enjoying herself. And
Very
it's
much
learning.
so.
And again, I'm 2 years ahead of
Yeah.
you. It's learning to trust processes.
Yeah.
And
Trust
taking
people.
each day, genuinely, every day is a different day. Like, even with Callie in school, so many people always ask, how's it going? And I'm so grateful for my school, as most people know. And she is getting a one-to-one, and that is not all fully funded by the EHCP because, honestly, do you now understand about an EHCP? Like, who cares about an EHCP? Like, unless you want a named school or nursery, it's so irrelevant because it's so shit what they offer when we know that they need more help and support. So anyway, all of that's going great. One thing I'm really noticing now about school is for the first 2 years, reception year 1, wherever she would go, people would be screaming her name, Callie, Callie, Callie. And it used to literally, like, I used to cry every single time I heard it. Like, you know that,
They're growing up now.
They're growing up.
Children, the other children.
They're just walking past her.
Yeah.
And I had one kid on the way home. I took this boy home and he didn't mean any harm at all. And I'm so grateful that the mum is educating their child. But he said, Callie's mum, why is Callie's brain special? And I literally just went, not now. Like, because we're not there. And actually we're having this conversation now, Josh and I. Maybe she does need to know more. But again, I have that mindset about you. Well, what if it changes her and what she doesn't understand it and what she doesn't like, what she hears and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not ready to do that.
Yeah.
And I think her understanding is coming along, but I don't think she's fully there to fully understand, except...
Well, it might do more harm than good.
I'm just really not sure. And we're having a problem with a particular child at school, in her class, which is just dreadful. Because the child is coming up to me, letting me know Callie's actions and what she's saying. And I said to the teacher, I said, I can't hear this.
Yeah.
I'm going through enough. Like,
but at the end of the day, she's at school. Shouldn't the teachers be dealing with it?
They are dealing with it, but the child that has a problem with Callie, who Callie thinks they're best friends. She didn't invite her to her party last week. I was frigging gutted. And it wasn't a big party.
Did Callie know?
I don't know. Because there's some things she just won't talk about or mention.
Yeah.
She said once, I don't want a special brain. So she hears it at school. And I don't know what to say. I just brush it behind me. Let's just change the conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe she is there then to have the conversation.
I don't know because I don't even know.
You
because
don't need
she
to tell
thinks...
her everything.
No. I don't know. Everything is just... I read something the other
day.
day.
You can ask someone because every child is different. So it's like Callie might react to it differently to, say, your friend Jane who's told their child.
Totally.
So you don't even have a guidance.
No guidance, because we know our children, and I know you said before with Bailey, you have no idea what to do when she wakes up. But we learn eventually, if it's a continued pattern, I really hope not for you, trust me, but if it is a continued pattern, eventually you will understand her needs and what she needs and what she wants throughout the night. But I don't know. Everything is so unknown with parenting SEND kids. It's not even a normal situation.
You know, the one thing that I will say about her nursery, which I think is unbelievable and I didn't even think about, is Bailey has started to eat things, whether it's pica or a sensory thing. I found her eating paper last night. She's been eating bark and leaves outside at nursery. And the nursery actually came to me and said, we're not sure whether it's pica or she's lacking in a deficiency somewhere, which is unbelievable. Like, that never would have crossed my mind.
Not at all.
So we just spoke about it, and I'm going to go and do some blood tests on her and see if that is the case.
Definitely.
Which is amazing, because at her other nursery, no offence to them, but they're
not trained.
No.
This is a SEND nursery. They've seen it all before.
Yeah.
But again, it's ruling things out, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
please God, she hasn't got any deficiencies, and it is a sensory thing, or whatever way you want to call it, but you want to just rule things out just to make sure. And the same with her cough.
Yeah.
Like, perhaps maybe she's got a bit of an infection, and that's what kept her awake last night. So it's just kind of like writing things off to make sure.
It's a process of elimination.
But anyway, I feel like most people, when we do Q&As, because obviously
Yes.
we want to ask questions, I think the most asked question that we get for both of us is, how are we
Nah.
as people? Like, how are we actually doing?
Today,
because it's
or
very
in general?
easy to say, if a friend comes up to you or someone, how are you? Yeah, good, you?
Yeah.
Good, you? No,
Yeah,
but
but
how
I
are
say good
you?
you because people just ask because they're asking. They're not really asking because they care. Because if they care, they'll be like, oh,
Okay,
you
so
know.
I'm going to ask
No,
you then.
I'm going to ask you.
How are you?
How am I? I'm lost. I'm totally, utterly lost, and I'm sick of feeling sad. I am sick to death of feeling depressed, miserable, angry, emotional. I just want to be happy. And I want to be the old Jade, but I don't think I'm ever going to be that person again. And that's sad. And even a few of my friends have said lately that they can see me withdrawing from them. And I think I had the conversation, I think it's because I still have things in common with them, but the things that they talk about and discuss are bullshit in my eyes now.
They're not bullshit. You can't
In
relate
my
to
eyes,
it.
yeah. Whereas I can still relate to it, but it's so big in their life, but it's not big in my life anymore. And that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because all I want to do is go for coffee and sit with my girlfriends and chat bullshit, but I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
Mentally.
this. Mentally, I'm at home thinking, oh my God, please say I'm going to get some sleep tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't get it, which is fair enough. I don't want to talk about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They don't ask me because I don't want to talk about it, but I'm fucked off that they're not asking me.
Mm-hmm.
But if they ask me,
Such
I'm
a
like, I
vicious
don't want to
cycle.
talk about
Yeah.
it. And I just miss my relationship with my husband. I miss the fun days. I miss the spontaneity, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Of like, you know what, kids, let's just go out for dinner tonight. It's Friday night, it's Saturday night, we've got
Can't
no
bother to
plans.
cook.
Can't bother, let's just go out. Can't do that. Even let's just go away for the weekend for a night. Can't do that. I mean, it has completely and utterly changed my life. And I know I need some therapy over that. I need to go and talk to someone. It's not going to change the outcome of my
But
life,
it's also just
but it might make me look at things in a different way
Mhm.
because right now I am
at breaking
point.
Yeah. You just seem like
I need help.
burnt out. So would you be looking for therapy of someone that's like Sen trained? I don't even know what you want to call it.
I'm just looking for someone that I connect with, I think.
And just
someone
let
that
it
gets
all out.
Yeah, I need to let it out because I'm letting it out in the wrong places
Yeah.
with the wrong people at the
Yeah.
wrong times.
Yeah.
Because I can't control my emotions.
Yeah. That's so fair enough to say. But well done.
But it's like I feel like in my brain, who the fuck is gonna want to listen to this? Because all they see is Debbie Downer. My posts, I know it's real, and I'm posting my reality, but I'd be like, scroll past that. Don't want to fucking see that today. Oh, she's moody again. Or
I know. I feel the
and
same.
I'm bored of feeling this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. But it is
I'm
form.
stuck.
It is a form of a bit of a release for us, and a bit of kind of like I saw a friend yesterday who hasn't got children, and she was like, how can I help you, because I cannot relate. She was blunt. I cannot relate to you, but I want to be there. I want to support you. She goes, where are you letting it out? And I said, my screen.
Yeah.
She was like, what do you mean? I was like, I talk to my screen, or I write to my screen.
Yeah.
And that's my way of trying to cope, because as you said before, I don't want to speak to my friend.
Yeah.
I don't want my friend to tell me that I'm a really, really strong parent who's really trying. I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be a good parent. I want to just be a parent. And I think that's what's really difficult. And as you said, our friends don't know how to approach us. Sometimes we want to talk, sometimes we don't want to talk, and it's kind of working out.
I wouldn't want to be my friend.
I love you.
I'm fucking hard to read on most days.
I know you now.
Yeah, and it's kind of like I wouldn't want to be around. I don't want to be.
You feel like there's an
people.
energy.
Yeah, and if I was my friend, I wouldn't want to be around me the way that I am at the moment. And I know that I need help, and I know that I'm in a rut, and
But you are doing something about it. You're seeking help.
Yes.
You're looking for it, and you're going to do it.
But my gut, no gut,
because you don't actually know the outcome.
No.
So again, as we said,
and it
before,
can take years.
Of course it can. But it's just having that support system and that non-judgmental person in front of you that you can let whatever you want out, and no one's going to judge you back.
Yeah.
But you need to let it out.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that's where I'm at. Glad you asked. How are you feeling?
Oh my God, I'm amazing. I'm doing so well. No, I genuinely feel the same. I actually was in like crisis point.
Yeah.
I've never been in that sort of scenario before.
Yeah.
Obviously, I work with people and I help with their own mental health. And
Different.
I've never ever experienced mental health like I've had. I've fortunately never been having to go on any sort of medication.
Yeah.
That may change. And I'm at the point where I know Marley is neurodivergent, and I'm sick of people telling me he's not.
Yeah.
Because I know my child, and people go, no, he's not. And it's like, you're not helping the situation. Yeah. And actually, I think I would really like to share that out there to anyone that's listening, watching that. Don't share your opinion about someone if they're having those thoughts about their children, because we know best. And I know it's a way of maybe protecting them and supporting them, but it doesn't. It actually makes you feel worse. Yeah. I'm at the point where I'm at breaking point because I have 2 children that are so high in demand, and not in, God forbid, a million ways, a medical mummy demand where my children are physically unwell. They are so in demand with their behaviours that I have 0 energy left. And I got to the point where I don't cry. When have you seen me? How many times have you cried on these podcasts? I wish I could cry a bit more. I don't cry, and that's my problem, and I know it is. But I got to the point where I have 3 days of not being able to talk without crying. So I am also seeking help. Yeah. I've actually reached out to the council. Yeah. And I called the council and I said, I need help. And they said, with what? I was like, I have 2 neurodivergent children. Okay, well, how can we help you? I was like, I don't know. So we actually had someone that came over to assess the household, assess the children.
You've done that already?
Callie was a frigging angel. Angel sat there, watched a bit of telly, played with her toys. Marley was Marley. Marley played ball for me. Not that I need it, but they need to see my reality. They didn't see him self-soothing by hitting his head, and they didn't see his anger, but they saw that he is 24 million miles per hour all day, every day, and no instruction is soaked in and doesn't listen to anything. And she saw that it was a struggle. So I'm hoping to get some form of care package in place. I don't know what that will entail.
Or look like.
I haven't heard anything for 3 weeks. She said she'll come back to me next week. I don't know if that's normal or not, or whether I'm not a strong enough case. I don't know.
No, you know what it's like. I think there's just so many adults and parents like us that they're just in demand, aren't they?
Totally. So I'm proud of myself that I reached out, because I got to the point where I actually wanted to call the police on myself. I was going to call the police to be like, I come and help me. Like, I'm crying for help. And then I feel so guilty crying for help when there's so many other people in different scenarios or worse scenarios. But I'm in my scenario. And when my husband works 6 days a week, and even though I have an amazing parents and in-laws, they've all got their own situations, and they're not able to
live and breathe it like
they
we
don't
do.
Live and breathe, and they can't always manage. And I have to accept that. So it's all on me as their mummy, and I won't have it any other way. I just need a bit of support or a bit of advice, a bit of strategy in place. So
a bit of time out.
Yeah. But since I've done that, I've come out of crisis point.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping, I'm sticking to my hope.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I will be able to get something, and cracking on.
Fine. That's brilliant.
So we've talked enough about us, but we have got some Q&A questions.
Fire them away.
Who would be your dream podcast guest?
Ooh, I like that question. Who would be my dream podcast guest? Oh, okay. So, ridiculous one.
Go on.
I love him and I think he's great.
Okay, let me guess. this.
Go on,
so
then.
it's a male.
It's a male.
Tell me a bit more.
He has been on a reality TV show.
Okay.
And he has his own podcast that I listen to with a friend.
I know already.
Okay.
Good old Mr. Sam Thompson. Yes.
I just think he'd be absolutely bloody marvellous on ours.
I love him. And do you know what's mad? Before he even came out with his diagnosis, when he very early on Made in Chelsea, I just was so drawn to him.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be his best friend. I thought he was cute. I thought he was brilliant because he was such a personality.
He's so lovable. I just want to hug him.
But it was so interesting. I don't know if anyone saw it. When he went on medication, he came off them because he said, I'm not me. I'm not Sam, and I like being Sam. Good for you, mate. I love
think he'd
that.
be absolutely brilliant on our podcast.
He would.
And I want him. I want you to be my friend.
Sam, make it happen.
DM me. What about you?
Mine would be... Okay, do you want to guess mine?
Go on then.
Mine's a female.
Okay.
She has had a late diagnosis of autism. She's a
Herself?
mum herself. She's a mum. All her kids have got autism, and she's recently gone through a breakup.
Oh, I know. Is it Christina McGuinness?
Yes.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
She's amazing, and weirdly, she was in our studio
I know.
a few weeks ago. We could have literally just grabbed her and be like, "Sit down, we're doing a pod with you."
We need to get her on.
But that was a
She'd be
different
brilliant,
story.
yeah.
That was her about things coming out in the news. Ours is
I
like...
watched her on Celebs Go Dating. She was brilliant.
She's unbelievable. She's such an inspiration. So
I mean,
that's
we think
that.
we have it hard.
I know. Okay,
Next.
if you both had one wish, what would it be?
This is quite, I wouldn't say it's controversial, but there are a few people that say that I wouldn't change my child for the world. That's not my case, and I'm all for however they want to, deal with their lives. But for me, I would change, you get a lot of, I wouldn't change my child, I'd change the world.
Yep.
I would want to change my child's life.
Yeah.
Why would I not want to make my child have an easier life and get through life? Life is fucking tough as it is,
Yeah.
and we don't live in a neurodivergent world.
Yeah.
Yes, it's becoming easier for them, but nothing. I would want my child to be typical.
Yeah. I think that's a
That's
really
my
good thing
big.
to
That
say.
is my wish.
Yeah. Mine is... I mean, it's our wish,
Yeah.
one of our wishes,
Yeah.
but not even a school.
Yeah.
I want to open like a day send centre.
You want to do the centre? I thought we wanted to do a school.
We do, but like that's like big goal
Yeah.
dreams, billions of pounds worth. Like, let's be a bit more real now.
Realistic.
Like for weekends mainly.
Yeah.
Like there's
There's
nothing.
to do.
All these send classes, send sessions. They're at 8:30 in the morning or at 7 p.m. at night. Like it's so unfair that they have to be put in those places because the rest is for the public. Like forget the public. No disrespect. We're focusing on the SEN world, like having a day centre where we can all just be us. There's no judgment. Like every day, every weekend we know. Don't you dread the weekends?
Dread them.
Like, what do we do? Or that play date was bloody awful. I don't want to keep doing it
At least
anymore.
you're doing them. My
Yeah, but
weekend
they're
is
so
seeing
hard.
4 walls.
Yeah. It's like both such
Yeah.
awful situations.
Yes.
I mean, even my kids, we went to see fireworks last night and Marley's running up to the freaking fireworks and he doesn't listen to come back.
No.
Just little things.
Yeah.
It's not like the end of the world, but just that extra cortisol pressure after every play date. I am up here.
Yeah.
And I really feel that it is affecting my skin and it's affecting my weight. And Jay's, my big jeans don't fit me at the moment, okay? They don't fit me. So I need to change, and
At least
I know
you're
I
still
do.
young.
I'm 35.
That's very young, baby.
That's not young.
I'm 41.
Yeah, but look how amazing you look.
It's called Botox and
No.
filler
It's great.
and skincare. Oh,
No.
I bought some fabulous skincare for my birthday.
Oh, I want to see it.
Mm.
Let's do one more question.
Yeah, so we're going to open something soon.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay. What's one moment that has made you feel proud lately?
Oh. Nursery. The way that she's settled in so easily, so quickly, so lovely. I'm really proud of her.
Oh, I'm so proud of her. What was I like that day? I was
I
like,
know.
well, is she in? Have you picked her up yet? What's it
I
like?
know.
Because we're all so proud of her.
And the love and support that I've had from everyone online, wanting to know how she's got on, and that they were so pleased and happy and proud. Yeah.
Can I ask a deep question? And I'm really sorry if there's any friends that listen, and please don't take it too personally, but have you noticed since starting your page that you get a lot more love and support by people that actually don't know you?
Yeah.
Than your friends?
I think it's more because they can relate to it. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, my besties, I mean, they reply on every post, bless them.
Yeah.
And they do check in a lot. But yeah, definitely.
It's not, I'm just saying,
No.
because I keep seeing that recently about like content creators and influencers saying that where have your friends gone when you started your own page?
Yeah.
Like, it's not direct. It was just an interesting question to ask.
I get that.
What was my question? What was the one moment that made you feel proud? Okay, I'll tell you what one was. So yesterday, Callie had the most almighty meltdown. She's regressed back to nappies at 6 years old. She wears them all day and all night. Not at school, on the weekends, because Marley now has to wear nappies because of his incontinence, and she wants to be a baby. So she's regressed back to being a baby. She's speaking like a baby. She's trying to find dummies, and she's wearing nappies. She had her swimming lesson yesterday, and Josh said, "You are not leaving the house if you have a nappy on." She had the most almighty meltdown. I can't even tell you. The neighbours, I'm so sorry in advance. Like, both kids were melting down. My can of Coke, my car door was open, my front door was open. Marley was there. It slams on the floor. He's soaked. My car is soaked. My front door is soaked. We're going to a party. We're already late. Everything was so stressful. Anyway, we ripped the nappy off her.
Why?
She's not having a nappy. She is not having a nappy. She's okay to understand and learn. Yeah. She sat in the car, like, couldn't breathe from home to swimming, 20-minute car journey. And Josh called me straight after. He got her out the car, and she said, "I'm sorry for crying about my nappy."
Wow.
That's huge, massive. Like, Josh couldn't believe it. So that is my moment. I'm so proud of her. She's becoming she's acknowledging, she's coming more into our world, and she's having more of an understanding, and I couldn't be like more grateful for that.
Wow.
So on that note, high five. We've come from Dune to